This is Andi Purewal for Boxing News. I'm joined by ring legend Roy Jones Jr. here in Turkey. Roy, I've travelled all corners of the world to track you down. How are you, sir?
I'm great, my brother. How you doing?
I'm very well, thank you. It's good to see you. And we're obviously here in Istanbul, Turkey. What have you made of a week's festivities and IBA Pro?
It's been pretty awesome, man. The IBA always does things at a top-notch level, and once again, they pulled it off again. Another top-notch event. Great celebrities in the house. Great atmosphere. Great fights going on out there. So yeah, I think it's another successful weekend by Eubank Jr-Benn.
Roy, you're widely recognised as one of the best fighters of all time, but when you're here and you've got other boxing royalty amongst you and sitting here talking to them, what do you all talk about? What goes through everybody's minds?
Just different things, man. We just reminisce on different things, times we met, things that we wish we could have done different, some of them, and it's always awesome, just to go back and see the guys and remember where you knew them from, remember some of your better memories of them. It's always an awesome feeling to be around these guys, the older and the up and coming.
You just say there, Roy, that you go over things that you might have done differently. You had such an extensive and a fantastic career. What would you have done differently now you look back?
After I beat Tarver the first time, I stopped for a little while to give my body a chance to rest, but I didn't do that. I should have, because back when you lose them 25 pounds, I was pretty taxing on my body, and I didn't realize it at the time, but because I'm crazy like that. But that's the only thing I would have did different. Everything else I did exactly the same.
Obviously, one man just to the side, you're doing an interview, Canelo-Benn. He fought a former charge of yours, Eubank Jr. recently. Eubank Jr. coming out on top. They've got their rematch recently announced. What do you make of the first fight, and what do you see happening in a rematch?
Awesome fight the first time. Both guys fought a very beautiful fight. They represented the family rivalry well, and I hope they get to do the same thing again in the second fight.
Do you have a favourite going into the rematch?
I don't have no favorites. I love both of them. You know what I'm saying? Both of them are great guys. Both of them come from boxing royalty, so how can you be against either one of them, you know?
The last time I briefly saw you, Roy, it was in New York when Davis fought Davis-Roach. That ended up being a bit of a controversial fight because of was it a knockdown, was it not a knockdown? What do you make of all of that now?
Well, the good thing about it is they're going to do it again so they can get it all fixed up, and I think that's the best thing. I think Tank may have taken Roach a little bit lightly, maybe a little bit too light, and that's what I think hurt him. But I think this time he'll take it seriously, and we'll see a different fight. Probably see a different fight out of both of them, but we'll definitely see a different fight out of Gervonta Davis.
A different fight out of Gervonta Davis, do you expect to see more of an emphatic result in his favour?
Say it again?
If it's a different kind of version of Gervonta Davis, would you expect to see a more emphatic result in his favour?
Without a doubt, without a doubt.
You've obviously made your return to boxing in the past. One man who's making his return is Manny Pacquiao, a ring legend in his own right. What do you make of his return against Mario Barrios?
If he stay away from Barrios for the first 6 rounds and boxes smartly, he'll beat Barrios. If he goes in there and try to trade with Barrios will catch him.
Do you have any concern seeing him come back to the ring now after 4 years away from a wrestler?
How can a man that fought at 54 years old have any concerns about anybody under that age? I love him more than I'm going to love myself? No way. So if I'm 54 and did it, why am I worried about him at 46? Manny is a constant professional. He knows how to handle himself. He knows what he's up against. He knows what he's challenging before he go in there. He knows what Barrios is. He knows everything about Barrios. So I'm not worried about him. I know Manny is Manny. Manny is one of the top fighters that ever lived for a reason. Manny is different than a lot of guys. Manny fought a lot of tough fighters in their primes, at their primes. So Manny's a different kind of guy.
Just two fights quickly to ask you about. Canelo-Crawford, we've seen Terence this week. What's your take?
I like the fight. I think Canelo has one way to win it. Crawford has 3 ways to win it.
So would that mean that you make Terence a favourite?
I ain't gonna say the favorite, but Canelo got one way to win it. If he does that one thing, it nullifies everything. If he don't, then Bud gonna beat it.
And then we've also got Alexander Usyk, Daniel Dubois running it back, heavyweight titles on the line, undisputed crown.
Yeah, hard for me to go against Usyk unless Dubois just get lucky and catch him, because Usyk stopped with a jab last time. A jab, kind of hard, but you never know what was surrounding the whole situation. But it's gonna be hard for me to go against a guy go for the guy that got stopped with a jab. You feel me? It's kind of hard for me to say I think he's gonna win. I can't say I think that now. That don't mean he won't. He might, but it's hard for me to see it.
Roy, it's a pleasure as always. Thank you. I'll see you soon.
Right, brother. Appreciate it.